if anyone suffers from it, you know what I mean, it's just hideous. But it's actually quite hard to actually talk about it, to be honest. You know what I mean? It's one of these things. Along with the insomnia, since I was 17, it's like a therapy thing, this, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like a therapist. Since I was about 17. Hello everyone. Yes, I've just popped in there. What a glorious afternoon. And the reason why I popped up was it wasn't so glorious last night. There were storms and everything. So I want to just pop up, make sure everything's alright. I got a load of, I'll show you that down there. A load of more rubbish to go into the compost bins from my mum's when I did the bulbs. But I just want to have a little look over, because it was bucketing down last night. And the wind was hurling, and I want to make sure my polytunnel's all right. So we'll just go over there and have a quick look. Let's see. That all seems all right. Can you see? Yes. Oh, little doors coming off, mind you. A little bit there. We'll have a look in. See, everything's going all right. Oh, seems all right. Yeah, you know, I was a little quiet there, just checking myself, just to make sure everything's all right. Now, what I did notice, mind you, look at that. There's two of the Portugal garlic. There we go, one there and one there. There's a lot of the UK. The UK one seems to be flying up. Had a little look there. The tomato plant's not looking too good now. Oh, I think we're definitely. The basil's going, and the tomato plant's not looking pretty at all. No. But that's not why I wanted to get you up here today. I wanted to talk about your guts. Yes. And why? Well, I'll show you. Come on, let's go. Why have I got so much cabbage and greens? Let's just go over there and we're going to have a little look. So, if you come, there you go. There's me bed with me, what's it called? Forget it what it's called now. Savoy cabbage, yes. So that's my bed with me Savoy cabbage. I've got my kale Cavarel Nero there. I've got Cavarel Nero there, the whole load of them there. Then I've got all the greens, the Brussels sprouts there. Some more of the, oh, come on. Man, broccoli, we'll call it broccoli there, and a whole load of cabbage over there, and more cabbage of the Savoy cabbage there. Why am I going obsessed with the cabbage, you may ask? Well, it's all to do with your gut biome. Cabbage is fantastic for fibre. Takes ages to go through them guts. That's the whole reason, and I'll tell you why. Right then, that's a bit better. Oh, it's cool out there. I tell you what. Did I tell you? No, don't worry about it. My wife's going mad. I have it on all the time, man. Getting up in the morning, putting it on. Do you know what I mean? Breakfast time, sticking it on. So, gut biology. Now, this is the reason why I kind of, all that's, is for me is purely fibre. And it's all to do, honestly, I'm such a believer now in this gut biology, that it's your gut, all your bugs, all the, the bacteria in your gut is the same. It's all linked to your brain and it all works. And I watched, about 2 years ago now, Dr. Michael Mosley, and it was a BBC Horizon programme, and he was suffering from like, insomnia. That was his thing, and he wanted the whole show is on like the gut biome, and he wanted to see some different methods that would help insomniacs, you know what I mean? And he tried all sorts, you know what I mean? And I think there was 4 actually ongoing experiments. Like, he just typed in Google how to cure insomnia, and he picked the top four from the top of Google search, and it was fascinating. Honestly, it opened my eyes. So one of his ones was up, and I'll show you which one he got. There we go. He picked two, like a prebiotic and a probiotic, and he picked a powder that you put in your tea, a tasteless powder, you mix it in, and that was supposed to help, you know, his insomnia. And there was one where I think she had tangerines, and there was another one that would have a hot bath and then go into a cold room and stand in like a freezing cold room, and all these little, you know, quirky ailments were supposed to, you know, old wives' tales, for want of a better description, to see if it would work. His worked. His worked dramatically, do you know what I mean? And it was all linked with, you know, the gut biology. He was feeding his guts, he was enhancing the gut, increasing the micros, you know, little bugs in there that would all link to the brain. And he truly believed that. This whole BBC Horizon programme. So, let's go back, you know, about 2 years, around about the same time. I think I'd seen that, that's right, I'd seen it afterwards, but I got a little bit of insomnia, and I went, you know, I mean, I think it's, you know, it might be worth, you know, delving into that. And it was one of those cases where it was one of those little spirals, you know, it just happened, and I was like, oh, why did I wake up at 2 in the morning? Why did I wake till 5 and then up at 5:30 to go to work? You know, why did I do that? The next day, you know, and all of a sudden, I was doing this, and it was like, are you kidding? And if anyone suffers from it, you know what I mean, it's just hideous. But it's actually quite hard to actually talk about it, to be honest, you know what I mean? It's one of these things, along with the insomnia, since I was 7, it's like a therapy thing, this, isn't it? You know what I mean, like a therapist. Since I was about 17, I've had anxiety, and live with it, you know what I mean? I'm 52 now. Yes, I know. Come on, ladies and men. Looking good, 52. I've lived with it for, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Wouldn't wish it at all. Look, it's making a shake there. Talking about it. That's what it does to you, man. So anyway, I've had that, and I've had it off and on with spells. But when, you know, I watched this programme 2 years ago, and right up to say 2 years ago, it had its grip on us, you know, like, most weeks, you know, I mean, you just kind of live with it and it's biting you, and you, 2 years ago, once I started with the gut, the microbiome of the gut, you know, and getting really into it, it kind of cleared up, and did the insomnia, you know what I mean? It just, and I wasn't an insomniac, you know, in total, but I just got into this little spiral, and started to take these powders, and they seemed to work, and I really got into it and started learning, and hence why I keep talking about fermenting, you know, the sauerkraut. Why, you know, the whole production line out there is waiting, ready for sauerkraut. And I mean, we buy it in as well, do you know what I mean? But there's another good one, kimchi, which is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've tried making that myself, and I'm, like I say, hence Chinese cabbage. See, it's all linking together now, isn't it? You get it now, it's all linking together. Hence why I've got a field of Chinese cabbage up there. And I'll put a link down below to the Chinese cabbage, not the Chinese, the kimchi. What you make, that is absolutely good, like a spicy little, it's a fermented, I know it sounds, trust us, it sounds strange, you know, it's like a fermented cabbage, but it's got this hot, spicy sauce. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So, I now, you know, encourage the microbiome in me gut. Yeah, it's a good, it's a good. And then I feed it, you know what I mean? The prebiotic and the probiotics. So I'm hopefully trying to, you know, incorporate everything into it. And I know I'm going on and on and on, but I have my little powders, which I'll put a link on to them as well. Yes, I do take Yakult, you know what I mean? And maybe it's a quirky thing, but I've now got it into my mind, you know, it's good. And I also drink the fermented, you know, kefir, fermented, it's like, now this is gonna, it's like a fizzy yogurt drink, fizzy yogurt, think of it like that. But it's, you know, full of the good bacteria that your body craves. And since then, you know, since starting, this insomnia little niggle went away, you know, within a week. You know what I mean? It was just, I get too good of a night's sleep now. And the anxiety, it's just seemed to have like, it's there. Do you know what I mean? It can reel us in probably any minute. But it's on, I'm like on a fishing line, and it's led us out and it's bothered about other things. Do you know what I mean? And I'm aware, and I can live with it, and it's no problem. Well, not saying no problem. I'm about, say, on a scale of, say, 1 to 10, 10 being horrific day for us, you know what I mean? I'm kind of 1.5 there now, do you know what I mean? And it was starting to get, you know, where, again, that spiral effect, it was starting to get where things I couldn't do, do you know what I mean? Couldn't go on trains, couldn't go on airplanes, all that now, you know what I mean, doesn't bother us. I mean, I still did it then, but it was this, the build-up was the worst than the actual event, do you know what I mean? But, and I don't know if it's in there or not, but I truly believe it's all sinking together now, do you know what I mean? I'm kind of feeding, and hence why there's a field full of cabbages, and because the cabbage is great food, it doesn't break down straight away, it goes into your gut, and it's food for your microbiome. So hence, like I say, why I've got all that there, do you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean, I'm still shaking there like a leaf, man, talking about it, man. Oh, yes. So there you go, that is why cabbages galore there, and I will, one day I'll do it, I'll do it like a little, you know, whether I'll do it or not, it's, I'll make the, you know, the fermented, you know, the sauerkraut or anything like that, you know, maybe one day I'll do that. There's great ones on there, you know, on YouTube that I've learned from, you know what I mean? Doug, you know, Off Grid, Doug and Stacey, who are nominated on the, you know, my favourite video. Stacey does amazing sauerkraut, do you know what I mean? So that's where I kind of learned all my skills from, and, you know, watching the YouTube video. So I'll put a link onto a couple of people if you're interested in making sauerkraut. You know, it tastes gorgeous, and I'll put a link on to the kimchi, because that is, I'm biting big 1 and 2 kilogram bags, £20 a shot, you know what I mean? I fill up me masonry jars, it's absolutely gorgeous. Right then, I have waffled enough. I'm really sorry about offloading. I didn't mean to, honestly. It was meant to be a bloody garden show. So breaking my heart is. Right, do subscribe, that would be fantastic. And I'll catch you next time. Look after yourselves.